Hello, it's Colleen here. I just thought I would show a tip to my girls about how to recycle some projects. When it comes to scrapbooking, it's not just about buying the new items, but it's also about recycling a lot of the things that we get that come with our products. This big Sizzix haul that just came in, that had 19 dies in it. So that means I received 19 of the boxes like this. These are those plastic boxes, front and back, and they're real hard, similar to what the toys come with. And I was just staring at that box, and I could not imagine throwing away all of that plastic. So I was watching another lady's video, and I'll have to put it at the bottom because I forgot her name already. I'll have to look that up again. It was Paper something. She was doing altering her plastic boxes. So what I did today was I took all these Sizzix boxes and I took the papers out of them and then I cut them out. So I cut out the front and the back of all of these boxes. So the only thing left was this little trim here. So I did throw those away. So that's what I did with the Sizzix box. The Sizzlits is a little bit harder. I probably just about ruined my scissors using the Sizzlet because it has so many grooves in it. So again, with the Sizzlits, I did remove the paper out of it, and then I cut out this piece here, and I also cut out this piece. Now what's kind of neat about this one is it's already cut out over here, is that I get one flat long piece. This one's kind of three-dimensional, so I can put like a piece of paper and then fill it with glossy accents or something like that, and it'll still kind of stick off the page a little bit. So that one will be neat to use. And this one is the Tim Holtz Texture Fades. It's kind of like a pillow box, so I'll just cut off these two rounded edges and just go straight up the sides, and I'll have two more rectangles that I can use. So some ideas on how to use this stuff, because then you end up with, you can make, the suggestion that lady had was, she told me I could make an acrylic book with them, which, yeah, that would be fine. But I also like to use them in my mini albums themselves because they really add an extra dimension. Now on these, just another tip, when you're cutting off of the back of the Sizzix, it will have some stickers and flaps left over. Those peel off relatively easily, and if you still get some goo left on it, just use some fingernail polish remover or that Goo Gone stuff. Gooby Gone, I forget exactly what it's called. It's yellow, you get it anywhere. So that's what I use on those to get rid of it completely. So this is what I do with those acrylic sheets after I have them. One idea is you can run them through your Cuttlebug. And let's see if I can get a solid background here. And so you can run them through your embossing folder, and it'll emboss really nicely and give you that raised look. So what I usually do is after I emboss it, I'll cut it into a shape. Like this is a project in the works. It'll take a while for me to finish this project, but this is an example of something that I embossed, and then I used StazOn ink to put it on top to give it that raised look. So that's one thing I did with some of that acetate. And then I just put my tags back there with it. Another idea is that you can just take the acetate and run it through your Xyron sticker machine and make it one big sticker. I did emboss it, although you can't see it as well in this light, I don't think, I'm not sure. But then I also used the Ranger inks on top of it, and so created a nice photo mat there. And then what I'm going to do over here is I took one of these sheets, just one of these plain sheets, and I ran it through the Big Shot with a die. It was the scallop die, and so it cut that out. And then the scallop die, I took the StazOn ink and went all around the edges. What StazOn ink is it's in essence, it's a permanent marker, kind of like a Sharpie. You know, there's a difference between a Sharpie marker and a regular pen. Well, a ballpoint pen won't stay on this. The same way, you can't use all inks on acetate. So you have to use something like StazOn or the alcohol inks by Ranger. But anyway, so this can slide back here, and I can add a little ribbon to it. And so it doesn't take away from the page at all. It just adds another little dimension to it, a little bit of shine. You can even use it to accent like the butterfly or something like that. And it just makes a really nice accent on the page. So that's just a few ideas. There's so many more of how you can use these pieces of plastic, but we don't have to waste them. They can be saved and they can be very useful in scrapbook albums. So that's just my recycling tip of the day.